Hey crafty people, it's Tasha. Welcome back to my channel. Now, it isn't often that my two favourite subjects come together, so I am over the moon with this new Meet Me at Midnight Taylor Swift kit from Erin Lee Creative. So, calling all you crafty Swifties, this huge, mega, bumper-sized kit is made for us. First of all, shout out to the Taylor sticker on the envelope and this gorgeous friendship bracelet too. Erin has gone all out for this and I personally am loving it. This bracelet is going to live on my desk along with a couple more that my daughter has made for me previously. On to the kit contents. First off, we have this huge stencil which has got 4 large images. Each one of these is going to cover an A2 card nicely. You can cut them apart if you want, or why not keep them together and do 4 card panels in one go. You're also getting 2 pieces of specialty cardstock, this gorgeous pink hollow star sheet, and then a satin finish metallic red that's on a craft base. Now, let's look at this huge stack of stamps and dies, all specially designed for this exclusive limited edition kit. For standalone dies, we have a swooping, sloping lover, some 1989 seagulls, bejewelled in Erin's signature style font, and a set of heart hands. Now for stamps. I'm starting with my favourite. This butterfly snake image is perfection, and as a rep girly, I love that sentiment at the bottom. Next, we have this Karma set, which includes a reminder that Karma is indeed a cat purring in your lap. A cute rub-on sticker as a reminder that Blondie is, of course, a 13 queen. Last but not least, this awesome bold set, which also comes with the coordinating die. All of these stamp sets contain so many lyrics and references. This kit is going to make the perfect gift for a crafty Swiftie you know, or a gift for yourself. And if you've got some Swiftie loved ones, this is going to give you enough to make them cards for so many years to come. Now, let's make a quick Valentine's or Galentine's card, Taylor's version. I'm starting in 1989 and this card is super simple. I'm using the seagulls dies and the style lyric from this stamp set. To keep it quick and easy, I'm using a piece of Honeybee Stamps' pattern paper for my background. I thought this blue pattern would make the perfect sky backdrop for my card. I've cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4 inch so that I'm going to be left with a 1/8 inch border all around on an A2 size card. For my sentiment, I'm stamping the "We Never Go Out of Style" sentiment because I just think that's a really cute one for a Valentine or Galentine card. I'm stamping it in VersaFine Onyx Black ink with my Misty stamping tool. I've stamped it into the centre of an A2 panel of Nina Solar White and I'm going to cut that area out with my craft knife. This way I can use the rest of that panel as my matting layer that's going to sit behind the blue panel. And you're never going to even see that missing part, so it's not wasted. I'm setting that aside to let it dry before I die cut it. Next, let's work on the seagulls. I want some blingy, but still white seagulls, but I want to be sure that they really stand out from the background, so I'm going to work in several layers. I'm cutting all 5 of the seagulls from some of Erin Lee's cotton chunky glitter cardstock, plus some black cardstock and some double-sided adhesive foam. Once I have all those layers cut, I'm grabbing my sentiment and the coordinating die to cut that too. I want to add a little more black into the design to tie it in with that bold black sentiment and the black on the seagulls. So I'm grabbing my little homemade splat box and laying my blue panel down into it. Splatters of black from this watercolour brush marker and I'm using an old gift card and I'm just going to flick the paint off the edge and that just gives me a smidge more control and I can guide where I want the splatters to be directed. Now I'm hitting that with my dual speed heat tool on setting 1, which is perfect for drying any kind of wet medium. I'm going to let that finish drying while I stack up my seagulls. We'll start at the bottom and peel the adhesive release paper from the top of the foam layer and then add that black die cut straight on top of it. That black will become a drop shadow, which is really going to help our sparkly seagulls to pop off that background. So to add the white die cuts, I'm putting some dots of liquid glue onto the back of them and putting them onto the black foam pieces, just slightly offset to give me a little sliver of that black. Now, with the magic of editing, I've got all my seagulls ready to go. My black splattered sky is dry now, so I'm adding adhesive to the back and I'm adhering it onto that A2 white panel. I'm using double-sided adhesive and just adding it to the edges, avoiding the middle where that hole is cut. I'm adding some foam squares to the back of my sentiment, and then comes the bit that always takes me the most time, figuring out where exactly to put everything. I like to place everything and then I just keep moving them until I'm happy with how it's looking. Now, I've sped this up quite a bit because it really does take me the longest. Now that I'm happy with the placement, I can peel back the release on the foam adhesive and adhere all of the seagulls first, and then adhere the sentiment. I've purposely put some of my gulls on the edge of the card, and then I'm going to cut it down, and this just helps to make the design look like it's cut from a larger picture. I wanted to bling up the sentiment a bit, so I'm just going over the white areas with a clear sparkle Wink of Stella marker. I'm being careful not to touch any of the black ink because I don't want it to smudge into the white sections. Side note, you can get a quick glimpse here of just how messed up my joints are. I swear your wrist is not meant to bend that way. So here is the first of many, many, many projects that I'll be making and sharing with this kit. I've got the kit and my other supplies linked below, and if you want to see a visual supplies list, I've got that linked too. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider hitting that button and check the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Have a lovely, happy, safe and wonderful day. Stay crafty. Bye.